guys, so today I'm going to be doing my favorites video for the month of April. I haven't done one of these since January, so it is also including some products that I've also loved in February and March. I have been kind of taking extra care of my skin lately. It's gone through a weird phase again where it was just really irritated and dry and I was getting breakouts. Probably has a lot to do with the stress and diet I've been experiencing the past few months. I have been trying to kind of counteract that by taking extra care of my skin, starting with sun protection. My best friend Leo is a total sunblock junkie. Like, he loves his SPF and he layers it all the time because he is absolutely terrified of getting skin cancer, and I too am terrified of getting skin cancer, so naturally I was really excited to try out what he got me for my birthday, and that is the Missha Safe Block Essence Sun SPF 45. It's from Missha. I really am loving Missha. He got me a ton of products from them for my birthday, including this one, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It's got SPF 45 in there, and it's a really, really nice consistency. I'll put some of it on my hand. It just comes out like this typical white, but when you rub it in, it's so soft and like silky feeling, and also the scent. It's so sweet. It's a beautiful scent. It kind of reminds me of the Benefit Box Powder blushes. Those have that really pretty scent to them. This is very, very similar to that smell, and it obviously goes away once your blush has been sitting in your skin for a while. You don't smell it all day, but it is a really, really nice experience to kind of put on. It feels very lavish and just like you're giving your skin some TLC when you put the sunblock on, and it also acts as a really great primer. So I think this is a fantastic product. I'm absolutely going to repurchase when this is empty. I can't see my foundation routine existing without this ever again. So I really, really love this, and thank you, Leo, if you're watching this. I am seriously obsessed with this. I love it. I don't have a bad thing to say about it. And look how cute the packaging is. And then my next skincare product is an exfoliator. You guys know I'm obsessed with Lush's Ocean Salt, and I still am kind of contemplating whether or not I should repurchase the Ocean Salt, but I have been really loving my Soap & Glory Flake Away. This is kind of Soap & Glory's version of that. It's like the body exfoliator. I'm almost done with it. I don't know if you can tell. It smells really, really fantastic. If you're familiar with the Soap & Glory scents, this smells pretty much like everything else. I don't know how to explain the Soap & Glory scents other than they smell like that really awesome Chanel perfume that I can't think of, but it just smells really nice. And also when you're in the shower, like, you smell a lot of the kind of fruity bits about it. It's not a fruity scent, but like you smell like the fruity like notes, I suppose. It has skin smoothing sea salt, grapeseed, and almond oils, and this is really, really nice. It's actually kind of like gross on the outside because I used this today, but it's a really great exfoliant. It has salts in it. I tend to like salt scrubs more than I like sugar scrubs. I use all over my whole body, and I just love the effect that it has. It smells really nice. My skin always feels really, really super soft after I'm done using it, and it's just great. You get this giant tub for 20 bucks, so it technically is cheaper than the Ocean Salt, but I think that the Ocean Salt is a little bit more abrasive. So if Ocean Salt's a little bit too much for you, because it does have some really coarse sea salt in it, this would be a really great option for you because it is cheaper and is a little bit more gentle on your skin. I wouldn't personally feel comfortable using this on my face just because it does have all that scented stuff in it, and it is kind of like heavy and it has a lot of like oils in it. I'm sure you could use it on your face, but I wouldn't feel comfortable doing so, and I have plenty of other exfoliants for my face, so it's pretty affordable considering it is a high-end product. That's the thing I find about Soap & Glory, is that I feel like that they're very like moderately priced. It's not super expensive, and it lasts a decent amount of time. So I'm debating on whether or not I should repurchase this or go back to Ocean Salt. I'm not quite sure yet. I think I'll think on that for a little while I'm finishing up this tub, because clearly it is almost gone. I'm like to the bottom. Now for my last skincare product, it's one that I have mentioned before. I think I did mention this back in my January favorites, and I almost feel a little uneasy mentioning it to you guys because I love this product, but my friends hate it. So I don't know what to think about it, but it is the Elizabeth Arden SPF Lip Protectant Stick, and this is from the 8 Hour Cream line. I love this so much, and I just had to show you guys how much, because look how much is left. Like, that is how much that is left. This was the size of a normal lipstick when I got it, and it is almost gone. I've never been this close to finishing a lip balm in my entire life, and I'm so proud of myself, and I love it so much. I don't know, it's crack. My friends tend to have a problem with the smell because it does smell like the 8 Hour Cream, so it doesn't, the 8 Hour Cream, if you're familiar with it, doesn't have a really nice scent at all. They do have an unscented line. I'm not sure if they have this in the unscented line, but if that is something that you'd be interested in, like a good lip balm, you should definitely check this out. The 8 Hour Cream scent doesn't really bother me at all. I just really love the way it makes my lips feel, and the scent doesn't last very long anyway. So I really love this. It's really emollient. It's kind of like the Nivea lip balms that I used to wear from the drugstore. It's like if that had a baby with the Jack Black lip balm. Like it's a lot more moisturizing, and just it just feels so good, and it is literally crack. I can't stand living without it. And you guys know I love that Jack Black lip balm, and I have a feeling that does a lot more for my lips, but I just love the way this feels, and I just love it. I have a problem. Like I'm addicted. I'm addicted to it. So if you're looking for a nice high-end lip balm, I would definitely check out the 8 Hour Cream line. I know you can also apply the 8 Hour Cream to your lips, which I have also done. But this is just so convenient, and it feels so nice on my lips. I really wish my friends liked this more, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad they don't, because then they won't ask to borrow it, which means more for me. So, and now moving on to actual makeup products, I have a few things here. The first one is that lipstick I actually just showed you, and that is the MAC Luster Lipstick in Lustering. This kind of has a very similar texture to the Revlon Lip Butters, but it's obviously from MAC. So it is kind of sheer when you first apply it, but it's really great for people like me who are really scared of lip color. But this actually, I would say, is almost exactly like Berry Smoothie from the Lip Butters. So if you want the MAC equivalent to this, then you should pick up this one. So the Lusters, they're very moisturizing. It goes over this lip product like magic. It looks so nice. I might actually put some on since I was gonna wear it today anyway. I think it just looks really nice. I think springtime is definitely the appropriate time to wear kind of more sheer, easy to put on lip color, and I think this is a great option. I think I may have mentioned this last August. I've had this lipstick for a while, and I put it down for the fall just because I felt it wasn't as appropriate for fall, but this is definitely one of my favorite go-to summer colors. And I also think this is a more like approachable version of maybe Chatterbox lipstick, which is again also really gorgeous, but it's really intense and pigmented and kind of hard for me to work with just because I struggle with really saturated lip color. But I like this for, you know, summertime. I think it's a really pretty color, and I love wearing this to work and to school and in videos like I am right now. And then next, I have a bunch of other face products as well that I've really been liking. This first product I featured in my foundation routine, and if you guys haven't seen that, I will link that in the doobly-doo or where my pants would be. And that is the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream. I love this BB cream, and I first heard about Miss Kimmy Kiwi talking about this, and she raved about it for like 8 minutes straight, and I was so intrigued, and I wanted to try it, and I finally purchased it. And then on top of that, Leo also got me two other shades of it just in case, because my skin changes so much throughout the year. So I have a lighter shade and a darker shade, both as backup. So when I get darker this summer, I can switch to that darker one, and when I am pasty pale in the winter again, then I have that lighter one. So I'm really excited. I love this. This is definitely like a holy grail product. It also has SPF 42 in it. So way to layer that SPF every single day. I have not seen any new sunspots in months because I have been using these two products, and they're great and they work really well together. So I'm really a fan of Misha so far. If you are wondering, I'm about an NC 30-35 in MAC, and I am in the shade 23. It's a great product, and I think everyone should own this. It's so great, especially if you have dry skin. It just applies really nicely. So I'm really loving this. I think I featured this in my Navigating the Drugstore video. If you guys haven't seen that, I worked really hard on that video, so if you actually would like to check that out, I'll go ahead and link that on my face somewhere, and you can watch that when you're done watching this video. That was a really fun video to shoot. I used like a Canon T3i, and it was really fun. I'm currently learning how to use DSLR cameras for when I purchase my own T3i, and it was really fun. But that featured the Revlon Nearly Naked powder, and I'm absolutely loving this. This is a great setting powder. I think this has kind of a similar feel to the MAC Mineralized Skin Finishes. It's very silky. It has a little bit of coverage, so if you want to kind of amp up a lighter coverage product such as a BB cream or tinted moisturizer, this would be a really great way to kind of amp that up. And this is also just a touch too dark for me, which is okay though, because it kind of gives some color and life back into my skin. And I just love this. This keeps my foundation in place. It has really nice coverage. It feels really light and silky, and it doesn't look powdery or gross or anything. It definitely has a natural finish, and I really, really like it. And I will definitely be repurchasing this. My favorite blush for the past month or so is kind of an oldie but a goodie still. And it is the NARS Orgasm Blush. I've mentioned this so many times in so many favorite videos, but I just cannot stop using it. I try and venture to other blushes, but I always find myself coming back to this one, especially on days when I don't really know what to wear or I don't wear much makeup. I always go back to this blush just because it's so pretty. And I love the NARS blushes because you don't need a lot of product to completely cover your cheeks, which means that this is going to last me forever. And it definitely is starting to get a little concave because I've been using it so much, but it's not hit pan when I really feel like it should have by this point in time. And it is, again, like a peachy pink with a really intense gold shimmer. It's so pretty, so glowy on the cheeks. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today, and I can really, really pile this on if I want to, but I kind of just go for a lighter look, and I really love it so much. My last two makeup favorites are both eyeshadows, and they are both from MAC. Surprise, surprise. The first one I've definitely gotten a lot of use out of, and you will be able to tell, and that is MAC All That Glitters eyeshadow, which is a really pretty pink champagne color. This is a great everyday throw all over the lid, run out the door kind of color, and that is what I've been using this for. I've been wearing this pretty much every day, which is why it's hit pan and is so battered up and disgusting. I recently got a job, which is really, really exciting, and in this job I'm a hostess in this really swanky Italian place that I absolutely love. I do need to look nice at work every day, so I never want to look super distracting or anything like that. I'm just kind of there to look, professional, but still look, like a little done up. So I think this is a really great eyeshadow to wear for something like that. But this is a really, really great staple for something like that, just because it's really pretty. Like, you obviously feel super glam, but you don't feel like you have like bright green eyeshadow on, which you guys obviously know I have no problem wearing bright green eyeshadow, but I do want to kind of keep it down and keep it neutral when I'm at work. And to pair with that, I also really love taking like a really rich shimmery brown and kind of applying it to the outer third or so of my eyelid, and I've been really loving Romp from MAC, and this is just a beautiful shimmery brown. It's kind of like Wood Winked. I feel like it's a little bit darker and a little bit less like orangey toned. It is definitely like a yellowy, goldy toned brown, but it is more, I think it's a little less so, like it's a little less shimmery and a little less metallic, but it is still really, really pretty. And I am wearing both of these eyeshadows on my eyelid. You can see All That Glitters kind of in this inner third right here, and Romp on the outer corner as well. So really love these eyeshadows. They're great staples, great neutrals, and I know people talk about All That Glitters a lot, but I don't really hear that much about Romp, and I think Romp is definitely up there with Wood Winked as far as favorites go. So I noticed that a lot of beauty gurus have been doing this thing where they mention music and favorite YouTubers. So I don't have a favorite YouTuber this month just because I haven't really been watching much YouTube lately because I've been so busy. But I do have two songs that I'm absolutely in love with, and I wanted to kind of share that with you. The first one that I've really, really been loving, I literally was listening to this on repeat before I started filming this video, and it is the new Fall Out Boy song, and it is My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark. Such a great summer jam, and I'm obsessed. I loved Fall Out Boy growing up, and I'm so glad that they're kind of back with a vengeance, and I cannot wait to buy this album. It's going to be fantastic. So I've been really loving that song from Fall Out Boy, and then the second song is from the new Muse album, The Second Law, and we need to take a moment for this entire album because it is so fantastic. And I actually have seen Muse live before. They were my first concert a few years back, and they were incredible, and I am so incredibly impressed with their new album. It's so fantastic. You'd think that they've done everything that they can and they're going to run out of ideas, but they definitely are still being creative and creating some really awesome music. My favorite song off that album right now is definitely The Second Law. The Second Law has two movements, and I really love the one called Unsustainable. It's so good and like wub-steppy without being like overkill. There's an ongoing theme of the album, which is pretty blatantly obvious if you can't tell. Muse kind of likes things, with that same theme, but I really love it. concludes my favorites video for this month. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already so you can know when I post new videos. So I hope you guys are having a great one, and I will see you soon. Bye! This, however, is really awesome. Ooh, it's unlocked it, so. And it is the Misha Perfect this first product I found. This first product I